You know, you have everything to win right now. Basic terms. Right now, I'm using my phone as a way to win. Or you can say this, I'm also using friends or buddies from other schools. Or you can say that I know some people, right? That actually was going to will help me to succeed. And this is will sound like a little bit clippy because that one sounds like I'm doing like the Inga. I don't know his name really, right? His YouTube channel. I cannot say it correctly. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that you have everything already to win. The only thing you need to do is be consistent. And I'm gonna show you methods how to be consistent. Because right now I'm being consistent right now by doing a video one a day. Of course, right now you're saying, well, it's the same video or the same content, right? But I'm actually being consistent. Usually I would like do like 5 videos and then stop and complete like 1 month I'm not doing nothing. But I'm actually trying to do it consistently. And I'm learning like methods already, like because I've been like using like the lab, or I've been experimenting my own self. It's not really an experiment like putting like chemicals in your body, but it's more like, okay, if I do this, this is the conclusion, and if I do that, then this is the conclusion. It's sort of like that. And this is what I learned on what I did on my experiment, is that when you eat shit, you actually feel shit. When you feel shit, you don't want to do nothing shit. You don't want to do that shit. If you get it, like, okay, you eat chips or hot stuff, or you just eat like bread and butter, right? Like mostly carbs. You actually don't want to do nothing. If you don't want to do nothing, then it's like incredible stuff. You're not gonna do shit because I've been eating like chips, right? I'll be like, okay, let me do like the David Goggins style, right? Where I just like work it out, right? And it's really actually difficult. Like I could do the exercise, right? On that thing, but it's like at first I'm like sitting down. When I sit down, I get my phone. When I get my phone, I just binge watch what's called YouTube. Like it was in a period where I was watching Mr. Beast, so I can understand his way of content, right? But I realized that I don't actually want to do fast edited videos, and plus, I cannot really give you really true value if I'm just editing. And plus, my channel is specifically for people who are already on self improvement and already knows about dopamine detox and all that stuff, because it wouldn't make sense. So of course I'm saying, okay, I'm I'm not gonna edit. I'm gonna stop eating shit and actually start doing the work. But now I'm just facing on this problem right here for myself, right? Is what type of content can I give you? Because honestly, there's no level 2 self improvement people. Because honestly, all YouTubers are like level 1 self improvement, like, yeah, workout, exercise, right? That's like level 0.5, right? That's one of my friends' levels, right? Level 1 is like, oh, you already know about self dopamine and cold showers, sleeping correctly, and eating healthy. If you're already in that point, then this is where you get over here on the channel, where you actually start doing your business and all that stuff. And I actually want to help you and become your partner as a joiner. That's why I'm making those YouTube channel. But let's go back to the point. Um, yeah, I'm gonna make another point right here where is your friends. You have lots of friends, right? Or you don't have lots of friends. I recommend actually making friends with, including the degenerates. Not really with the degenerates, because if you be together, then you actually become one, and then when you become one, it's not really worth it, you know. So I actually recommend like hanging around with the between like the middle class. Like I call like the brokies and the rich is like your part, right? But I'm saying like the middle one because if you connected and you know how to talk to them and use possible methods of manipulation that later on I'm gonna teach you. Now that's a new video idea. Um, then what's it called? You can actually become the one who makes what's it called jobs for them because of course they don't know about what's it called um entrepreneur and all that stuff, right? So you make them some jobs, you get more of those in clients, right? Of course, you're gonna pay them. You're gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this for free and this and this and that." Once you get it, you expand and you keep expanding. That you can say it's like a Ponzi effect. That's like one of the Ponzi, but you can actually just make a job out of jobs, and that's all. You just can make like a system like that, or you can use your phone to actually what's it called um to buy clothes. Like you have already everything. That's what I'm basically saying. Like you have weights. You can probably what's go to pay some students to actually do exercises with you. What else? You can you can practice with one band. You are in what's called a boxer, already about to do that, and you can teach your viewers. Oh well, you can box and everything. Basically, you have everything. The thing is, you have to be more creative. Also, if to be creative, that means you have to allow time by yourself. Because when you have a lot of time by yourself, you actually start creating and thinking process. For me, it's in between. Like you have to be with your family, and then back to alone for a second or so, and that's what I think right now. Like literally, you saw me like I can make another video about actually manipulating and all that stuff. Another thing is like, okay, my mistake. I've been trying to like think so much since this is so exciting. Well, for me, it doesn't look like I'm excited, but I'm like, I'm thinking so much. Okay, okay. You have a lot of things, and you need to actually do them. Shit. Let me go back to the thought process. Let me rewind. It's not unedited version this video because honestly it's like if you gonna be a channel where people who's gonna watch your video already knows about dopamine and all that stuff, it wouldn't be a good content for them. Okay, go back, process, rewind. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that to be creative means you get a lot of ideas. With ideas, you get a lot of chances, and that chances becomes opportunities. With that opportunities, you execute them, actually become successful. If you don't actually become successful out of your ideas or creative thought, then you lose. That's all. Because honestly, I actually think you actually are a creative person. But since the entire people or the system, right? Or the universe, or you can say even the world, right? Believes that creative is already a genetic modify. I will say it's a maybe. Bless you. It's a maybe. One is because it actually comes with your DNA. But the other reason is that you can actually mutate your genetics to actually become on favor. What I'm saying is that the way of you growing muscle, right? Everybody who already knows about growing muscles, you need to do more and eat more and rest more, is that you have to do it. You have to do it consistently. If you don't do it consistently, then how you expect to actually get muscle? It's the same way as you are meditating and being creative. Because if you are more creative, like thoughts and making jokes by yourself and doing more creative stuff, then actually you will become more easier for you the next time you actually do it. So this is one of the thoughts that you should actually do. Am I more creative? If not, then how do I expect to succeed if I'm not gonna do it? Because Einstein, or many people who already know about Einstein, he suggests to actually it's more better to actually be more creative than actually being smart. And I actually kind of believe him. Like, if you actually are more creatively, more artistically, it can be a way in speech or way in mind of thinking, then you actually gonna really think some processes, some tricks, and all that stuff, and you're not gonna really get angry. And when you do that, you actually win. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have everything to actually win already. You just need to unlock the potential. You have a body, you can sell that body. I'm not saying your body, right? In the black market, I'm not saying nothing. What I'm trying to say is that you already have everything. You just need to be more creative how to do it. Okay? I say this to almost everybody around me, sort of. I said, always, you have potential. You just need to unlock it. You have that potential to even if it is like a chance, right? You actually can. And this is where it separates all the self-improvement journey, is that you being more creative and actually thinking about how to be different, you will eventually do that, and then it will happen. So yeah, this is the end of the video. If you understand it 100%, even though I like stop, had to think a little bit and all that stuff, then leave a comment down below like, yeah, I totally understand it, or nah, I didn't really get it, it's not really relatable, or what the hell is happening right here? Well, I don't know what like that, right? But yeah, and hit the subscribe button so like that you can get the content and you can see somebody who is self-improvement with you. Like that we can actually become partners, and when I actually start selling stuff, most likely it's gonna be like me connecting with you, using you, and then putting with somebody else together, so like that you can become a big team, and that big team becomes epically. And also, let me tell you a little story right here before I end. I literally saw a comment, right, trying to help me, a guy, right, from a different channel, right, talking about like, oh, I'm gonna help you on making my YouTube channel. Like, no, I don't want to grow it. These are the people who actually find their things. And it was like really funny, and that was a good strategy of him to actually say to the message, right, to free advertisement on how to grow your YouTube channel. I was like really surprised, and that was incredible of him. Literally, I've always been planning to do that too. I call it the free advertisement strategy, where you just like talk to a bunch of people and then one of them eventually is gonna give up. So yeah, I'm actually proud of you. This guy, I don't know who his name again because I hidden his comment, right? But I'm actually proud for you, bro. Like, you actually putting out your business idea, even though I don't want your business idea right here on your YouTube channel. Like, if you post something like a business idea right here on YouTube channel promoting your own shit, like, I'm actually gonna remove it. Like, do it on a different channel, like not mine. Come on, not mine. I'm actually like a little pissed, but at the same time, it's like, wow, you're doing more, bro. I'm proud of you. Well, see ya, guys. See you on the next video.